social media. We'll take it right well before the top of the hour. We want to give you enough time to get those bets in for the primetime games. And what we do here Monday through Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on the drive-thru is we give you live free sports picks from all the primetime games tonight. And helping us out is our Pick Dog Cappers. And let's take a look at who's on the show for tonight. We've got Damian Sosh in today. We've got James Clark from West Virginia. Keep an eye on that West Virginia Baylor game. Ron Romanelli in today. Alex Smart right in the center. Tony Brown. They heard him on the morning show making off his debut on the morning show. Red hot up on the leaderboards. Also Ninos. And Rod Zawacki en route in driving through. He's actually in a drive-through, driving on town in Canada. All right, let's take a look at how they will line up for today's show. We've got Smart, Brown, Ninos, Zawacki, Romanelli, Clark, Sosh, and then I will close this one out. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this one started. Let's welcome Alex Smart here to the drive-thru. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Alex, how you doing today?
Doing good. I guess we're going to look at some Horizon League action for tonight.
Yeah, some Horizon League. Yeah, Horizon League action as we're getting into the conference tournaments for the smaller conferences this week. How you feeling going into March Madness this year?
Feeling good. I went on a good run for a while and had a couple of down days, and it's good to break up every now and then and just get hot again. So that's where my mindset's at. We're gonna make some big money here during March Madness.
Absolutely. All right, you're looking here at one of the Horizon League tournament games here, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. ESPN Plus will televise Northern Kentucky. Campus sites here hosting Detroit Mercy. We've got Detroit Mercy laying at point half, total 145.5.
Well, these Jesuit kids, they're at Detroit Mercy. I was, for a few years now, we've been looking for this program to really take a step up. And you know what? I really think they have. I know it's a funny season. We don't have a lot of people. Well, we don't have anybody in the stands really. But they played some great basketball. And, their shooting statistics are top grade, very consistent, very few games where they haven't shot very well. And, that's the kind of thing I'm looking for here in this game against Northern Kentucky. The history in this series sort of favors Northern Kentucky, but Kentucky's been a good team for a little bit longer, or a decent team for a little bit longer than Detroit. So Detroit's got some fire under their butts here, and I think they're ready to uptrend and move forward here in this tournament. So all right, I'm taking Detroit tonight.
Alex Smart here taking Detroit Mercy, laying the point half here against Northern Kentucky. All right, Alex, looking here at these matchups. The winner in this one, will advance in the tournament. You like the Detroit Mercy's chances going deep in this tournament?
Yeah. I absolutely. I feel this team has got a lot to prove, and this school has really invested some time. And finally, the Catholics have put some money out, not just Notre Dame. We've got a Detroit Mercy team here with the team that looks decent.
The team looking decent because there were some really bad years, down years for this Detroit team over the years. We've seen them with 2 conference wins, really in the single digits for much of the past few seasons.
Yeah, for sure. And this is it. This is the time, and they're going to put their money where their mouth is here tonight. It's do or die. I hate to see them fail, but I feel very strongly about them moving forward.
Yeah, Detroit Mercy, a really good year this year. This one, 7 Eastern Time. You can watch it on ESPN Plus, Horizon League tournament action. All right, Alex, good night of action. Lots of hoops, NBA, as well as college. Some hockey up there. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium? Over 385 units of profit documented in NHL.
Yeah, and had a great March Madness last year. I'm looking forward to another strong March Madness this year. I have some college basketball this evening, some SEC action, some MAC action, and also have some NBA action, a strong side play included in tonight's action. So join me, and we'll expand our bankrolls.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board here with Alex Smart over at Pig Dogs Premium. You see the numbers here, 385 units of profit, NHL documented. He's ready for March Madness. He's been doing very well in college basketball. So get on board with one of those packages for tonight and take those winnings. Make that upgrade to the long-term passes. Alex will have a 3, 7, and 30-day pass. You'll get all of Alex's plays over at Pig Dogs Premium with the NBA, college hoops, NHL. You get that long-term pass and get on board with Alex Smart over at Pig Dogs. All right, Alex, it's always great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Okay. Good night, Tony. Good night, gentlemen. See you
All
later.
right, Alex Smart here on the drive-thru. All right, let's continue on with our coverage. And now it's time to welcome Tony Brown. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's doing very good work up there. You see him top of the leaderboards. He made his debut on the morning show with Mitch this morning. And let's go ahead and dial him in right now from his office. Let's get him in here right now. Tony Brown, how you doing today?
What's going on, Tony? I'm doing good. It's getting warm in Vegas. I can take this jacket off finally.
Finally getting warm up in Vegas, out here in SoCal as well. All right, you're going to pick one of the marquee matchups of the evening here from the NBA. This one will be on TNT Game 2 of the doubleheader. LA Lakers here hosting the Phoenix Suns. Lakers a 1.5 favorite, total 215.
I don't know. I'm going back and forth on. Just kidding. I'm picking the Lakers. This is this is a funny spot. This is a classic overreaction spot for me. The books overreact to totals and lines all the time. Phoenix is really hot. The Lakers, they only won back-to-back games, but they went on that 4-game skid. Anthony Davis is out. So this game should be 5, 6, 7 points for the Lakers. Phoenix isn't that good, and the Lakers aren't that bad yet. This reminds me of the 2010s matchup where, Portland, they have Rasheed Wallace, all these good guys. San Antonio's had teams, Utah, Karl Malone. But at the end of the day, the Lakers were coming out the West. In the East, all these good teams, Detroit Bad Boys, all this good stuff. But at the end of the day, you knew Michael Jordan was coming out the East. Phoenix is an up-and-coming team. What Chris Paul means to Devin Booker over there is everything. He's playing at an all-star level. And Phoenix is good, but they're not championship caliber good. You know what I mean? We've been there. We've done that. Even without AD, LeBron is a champion. He played with, no offense, he played with bums his whole career and took them to titles and stuff like that. And these aren't bums. Kyle Kuzma, Montrezl Harrell, even Alex Caruso is playing out of his mind. The Lakers are a way better team to be a 1-point favorite at home than Houston. And I think we than Phoenix, excuse me. And I think we put the Suns in their place tonight, and we win this one by maybe even double digits.
All right, Lakers here, -1.5 here against the Phoenix Suns. Tony, you laid it right out there with the Lakers without AD. They need some time without AD. So what's your thoughts here moving forward as that we get past the All-Star break?
AD is a great player, and he's the sole reason we got the championship. Not to take anything against LeBron, he's going to the Hall of Fame, but the addition of AD was the piece we needed to get us over the hump. And I think that's why they rested him right now. The regular season, it doesn't matter to us. And this isn't for every team. This is just for the championship caliber team. It doesn't matter the seeding and the things of that nature. Let AD rest. We don't want to put no extra pressure. We don't want to get him hurt in the playoffs. We bring him back when it counts, and then we're going to repeat.
Absolutely. All right, Tony Brown here, LA Lakers -1.5 against the Phoenix Suns. All right, Tony, let's take a look over at the site. The numbers look impressive, Tony. Let's take a look at it. Approaching 2,000 units of profit past 30 days. This is documented. Every play Tony puts up at the site, all the cappers over at Pick Dogs Premium, their picks are documented. You can go and check every play. Nearly 2,000 units of profit past 30 days, sitting near the top of leaderboards. What you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Same old stuff, man. At this point, we're going to be surprised when the units are down. When the units are up, when we're number one here, number one there, that's just par for the course. When the units get down, then we'll act more shocked because I just stay consistent, man. We don't pick those high favorites at -300 and 400. We don't go crazy off the board. When the Nets were on a winning streak, we took them. While the Houston's on this losing streak, we're fading them. You know what I mean? We just do stuff that makes sense, and the profit speaks for itself. We got daily packages for the, everyday player, and then we got the monthly and the weekly and the VIP years for the guys who are really trying to make this an investment strategy, really trying to turn a profit making sports betting. And as you can see, the numbers speak for themselves. If you're trying to get on board, just go to my handicapping page, go to the site, and let's make some money.
Approaching 2,000 units of profit past 30 days. You'll see him top leaderboards in NHL, doing great work in the hoops. Get on board with Tony Brown. Get one of those long-term passes. That 30-day all sports pass will cover you for March Madness. Every play that Tony releases for 30 days, that would be the NBA college hoops. You got the conference tournaments, March Madness, and of course the NHL, where he's done fantastic work over the years over at Pick Dogs Premium. You can find Tony Brown on that profile page. Get on board right now with him. He will get you. He will turn a big profit for you as he's doing this season. You see the numbers there. All right, Tony, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great evening. Continue that success and enjoy Vegas, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
You're right. As always, I love being here, man, and I can't wait to see you guys Thursday. Anytime you need to fill in the morning show, as long as the people like having me, I like being here, and let's keep making money.
Let's keep making money, and you do so with Tony Brown. All right, Tony, have a good night. All right, Tony Brown here on the drive-thru. We'll continue on with our coverage, but before we do, just a reminder, guys, subscribe to our channel. Free picks every day. Now, it gets started here with the morning show at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Mitch, We got Rod Zawacki. We got Brian Bittler. And, of course, occasional guests you'll see during the week will be Ron Romnelli. We saw him today there on the show and some of the YouTube shows. We have Tony Brown. Some of them will fill in as guests for the day. And, of course, we got the weekend show. It all starts at 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show. Then, of course, we got the two YouTube shows, those premium shows. You can find more about those up at Pig Dogs Premium. And then, of course, our show, The Drive-Thru, 6 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Friday. And, of course, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, it is the MMA show. And that show, we also have spot shows with the MMA show. And whenever there's big cards, there'll be a bunch of shows. But the best thing to do is set those notifications. So when there's a live show going on, you can tune in. And, of course, that thumbs up, that like, we greatly appreciate. Keep those thumbs up coming. Help us grow our audience. All right, let's continue on here on The Drive-Thru. Up next is El Ninos. I think he's looking at a big dog tonight. Let's bring him on. El, you'll find him at Pig Dogs Premium. El, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. All right, here we go. NHL, 7 Eastern time. Montreal Canadiens will host Ottawa Senators. Montreal, a big favorite, $2.50, total 6.5.
Yeah, you said they're big favorites here, and well, you already said we're looking at a big dog here. We gave him a little puppy yesterday, but I think we got a pretty good shot here at a big, much bigger dog. Ottawa started off the season as one of the worst teams in the league, but the Senators have looked a bit better lately, including, I mean, they have won 4 of their last 5, and I just don't have a hard time understanding this price. Sure, Montreal is not going to lose them all. They are arguably the better team, of course, but they are on a 5-game losing streak, including 2 losses to the Senators team. So, again, it's hard to justify this huge favorite price on the Canadiens, and I'm going to take a shot on the dog here, as you said, and hope they keep rolling here. And I hope the Canadiens can extend that losing streak one more game for us. And, yeah, I think we got a great shot at a plus 200 here, plus 220. I think is great value.
Al Nino looking at the value here, but how about the Ottawa Senators themselves? What do you see in them here?
Well, as I said, they started off, they were looking like a team you would want to fade, puck line, even super puck line whenever you could. But as I said, they've picked their play up lately, and just can't be laying no minus 250s with the Canadiens the way they're playing right now against they're just playing the better hockey right now. I mean, they're getting the job done. As I said, not the best team in the league by far. I mean, well, still one of the worst teams in the league, but they got to respect the way they're playing right now. And as I said, can't be laying that kind of number with the Canadiens right now.
Canadiens are number 2 hired. Ottawa Senators plus 220 against the Montreal Canadiens, the Senators here to play. All right, now let's take a look here over at Pig Dogs Premium here. Past 7 days, turning a nice little profit of plus 230. What you have going on over the site? Lots of hoops action tonight as well as hockey.
Yeah, lots of hoops. You said got my 7-pack kicking off in just about 10 minutes. I got 4 NBA plays, and actually on that pack I got 3 NBA, I got 3 college, and my favorite NHL player of the night. So yeah, go check them out. I got different packages if you're just into one sport too. I got just my NBA package, college basketball, or just my NHL play sold separately too. So it's really up to you how much action you want. It's all there.
All right, guys, get on board. Al Nino's got nice passes for tonight packages. Check them out for the one day. And, of course, you can upgrade to the long-term pass. So if you prefer a sport, he's got individual sports for sale there at Pig Dogs Premium. Or if you want to go long-term, 3, 7, and 3rd day, all sports pass. That will be every play that Al releases on the site. But you set the length of time. All right, Al, is always great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night. We'll talk with you next week. But I know you like to enter the chat room and chat with some of the viewers.
Oh, yeah, I love being there. I love talking sports and betting. So, yeah, it's always great to chat. We got some great fans in the chat, so it's always a pleasure being in there, too.
All right, I'll need to look for him in the chat here. We'll talk with him next week on the show. All right, now have yourself a great night. All right, we'll continue on here on the drive-thru. We're going to go ahead and bring in Rod Zawacki. You'll find him in the mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern time with Mitch and company to start off in the morning. He's also over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's part of the Premium channel as well. So let's welcome in Rod Zawacki. Rod is in transit here. Rod, how you doing?
Doing good, Tony. Doing good. Enjoying some nice sunny Alberta weather. Looks like spring is starting to sprung right around here. That's for sure. Nice hot temperature. Sun's out. Beautiful day here.
Beautiful day there in Ottawa. All right, in Alberta there. All right, Rod, let's take a look at the game you'll be looking at here. SEC Network will televise LSU hosting the Vanderbilt. LSU here going to be laying to 14, total 156.5.
Yeah, you got LSU and Vandy here. Vandy's been playing some pretty good hoops. They haven't been winning games. They're 3-7 the last 10, but they're 6-0-3 covering the number. But for us, we're going to look at the total in this one. As you got the LSU offense, they're ranked 11th in the country, scoring 82.5 points a game. And they're going against this Vandy D that's only ranked 257th in the country. Vandy or LSU should have no problem scoring over 80 in this game. I think they get close to 90, if not crack 100. And then you look at the Vandy offense. We need their help too to get over this number. And their offense is they're scoring 73 points a game. And they're going against an LSU defense who is a little bit worse than what Vandy's offense is, ranked 292nd in the league. And so for me, we look Vandy. The over is 8-2 in their last 10 games as a road dog. The over is also 12-4 in their last 16 games. And then you look at the LSU Tigers in their last 6 at home have all gone over the number. And 21 of the last 10 at home have gone over the number. So we're going to take this as both teams don't play a whole lot of defense at all. I see a track meet in this one. We're going to take over 156.5 in this one.
All right, Rod Zawacki, Vanderbilt LSU to go over total of 156.5. Rod Zawacki here over at Pick Dog Stream. All right, Rod, let's take a look at the action for tonight as you're doing fantastic work. Past 7 days, 710 units of profit, all documented. Lots of hoops and hockey. What you got going on over at Pick Dogs Premium?
Yeah, lots of hoops and hockey. I've got a package set up for you guys in the drive-thru here. It's got this is a top shelf Tuesday plays. I've got 2 NBA 10-star picks in there, and I got 1 10-star college basketball. We're going to keep this winning rolling. Jump on over to Pick Dogs Premium and grab that package, or grab something long-term. They say we got college hoops coming up. You can still grab the March Madness package. That's over there. Or even better, if you want something just to get yourself going, jump on that YouTube Premium package. Can't go wrong with the picks you get from there for pennies a pick on that one. Another great deal there. We got lots of you covered over at Pick Dogs.
Yeah, Pick Dogs Premium over there. The YouTube Premium packages are fantastic offers there. Of course, if you're looking at Rod Zawacki, past 7 days, 710 units of profit, all documented. He's got a 1-day pass up there tonight. Win and take those winnings and upgrade to the long-term pass. That 30-day all-sports pass, really the best one right now, best deal, because that will cover you through March Madness. Every play that Rod releases for March Madness, every college hoops play, NHL, NBA for 30 days. That's the best value over at Pick Dogs Premium. All right, Rod, as always, great having you on the show. I got to ask you a question because Ninos is getting some heat over that Ottawa pick. You thought it was pretty a lot of cojones there to pick that one, huh?
That was a lot of cojones. On the morning show, I took the +1.5. I think it's going to be a 1-goal game either way you slice it. So I couldn't go wrong with taking Ottawa at the +1.5. I could see Ottawa winning this game, but I like the 1.5 is just in case if Montreal sneaks out a win because they are due for a win. But I know Ottawa has had their number. So, definitely got some cojones on that one. I like the +1.5 for me.
All right, Rod Zawacki here on the drive. To a little bonus there from on the road. All right, Rod, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night. Safe drive home, and we'll watch you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Mitch.
Great to be here. Everybody, you guys have yourself a good night. Jump over. We're going to be a big winner tonight. Can't miss out.
Don't miss out. Rod Zawacki's been red hot on the show as well as over at Pick Dogs Premium. So get on board with Rod Zawacki right now. All right, let's continue on the drive-thru. We've got some more college hoops coming up from Ron Romanelli, a special Wednesday appearance from Ron. You'll find him at Pick Dogs Premium. He also does the shows on the weekend, 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Mitch and company. So let's go ahead and dial in Ron Romanelli right now. Ron, how you doing today?
Doing very, very well, Tony. How about yourself?
I'm doing great out here in sunny Southern California. It's more like early summer temperatures. It's hitting almost 80 out here today, so it's been pretty well. All right, let's get down to business here. We're going to Horizon League action here in the tournaments here. Cleveland State to host Indiana. Well, is it Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne or Purdue Fort Wayne? I always get confused if they kept the I or they took the I off it. But either way, Cleveland State going to lay 7.5. Total sits here at 139.
Yep. Since we're in March, we're starting to get to conference tournament play, and it's my favorite time of the year. We got a great quarterfinal here with Purdue Fort Wayne and Cleveland State. IPFW and Cleveland State, they ended their regular seasons playing a 2-game set against each other. IPFW won the first game in that series by the score of 75-68, and then Cleveland State went right back and bounced back, got a win over the Mastodons by 12 points. Now, Cleveland State is the better team, and they did have the better season. I do expect Cleveland State to win this game and punch its ticket to the semis, but this is a case of too many points, in my opinion. I never want to lay 7.5 points against a team that can shoot the ball as well as IPFW has this season. IPFW is ranked 5th in the nation in 3-point shooting, 9th in the nation in 2-point shooting, and those numbers alone point me in the direction of Purdue Fort Wayne getting the chunk of points. IPFW has certainly struggled on the defensive side of the ball, and they do have a big problem with turning the ball over. But overall, this is the second-ranked effective field goal percentage shooting team in the entire country. Those numbers are just too hard to avoid. Therefore, I'll take IPFW, and I'll take my points, as this should be an ugly yet very entertaining game.
All right, we got Ron Romanelli here on the dog here with Indiana Purdue Fort Wayne here, or for Purdue Fort Wayne, plus 7.5 against Cleveland State. This is Horizon League tournament. This one's on ESPN Plus. All right, Ron, let's take a look here at the site. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium? Got a lot of action tonight, hoops and hockey.
Yep, I still got my 3-pack available for tonight. You get my top 2 college hoops plays and then my NHL play today as well for $29.95. And also, make sure you take advantage of the best deal on the planet with our YouTube Premium. I mean, you can use the link in the description, sign up for one of our plans, and you get premium picks every single day from multiple cappers each day. Of course, you're going to find me on those shows on the weekends, and throughout the week, I was on there on the late show today. So I can't wait to bring you guys winners. So check those out at the description below. You can sign up for one of those plans, and then you can check me out at Pick Dogs Premium.
All right, guys, check out Ron Romanelli over at Pig Dogs Premium. 1-day pass, upgraded to long-term with those winnings, and we're in March Madness. Now it's the time to get on board with Ron Romanelli. Of course, that YouTube Premium, you can find the link right below there as you're watching our show for the YouTube. So right below our description here is join our Premium YouTube. So that's a link there to join up. And, of course, you can find Ron Romanelli over at Pig Dogs Premium. Of course, he's there on the weekend show at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. He'll have some spot appearances throughout the week. All right, Ron, it's always great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you next week.
All righty, Tony. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you on Saturday, everybody.
All right. See Ron Romanelli Saturday as he's in the weekends, Saturday, Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with Mitch and company. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru, and let's get on board with our man from West Virginia. I know there's a game that's near and dear to his heart. He's up a little bit right now, and that is James Clark. Let's go ahead and wire him in right now. Last check, it looked like West Virginia was up by 4 here with about 12 minutes remaining. I know he had his eyes glued to that one. James, how you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good right now.
All right, now, let's get on to business, okay? We still a lot of time in that West Virginia game. We're going to talk about the game 1 of the TNT doubleheader. We're getting the doubleheader covered for you here tonight on the drive-thru. We got the Phoenix Laker game in. Now we're going to get the Celtics and the LA Clippers. With the Clippers, road favorites here are 4.5, total 220.
Yeah, I got in early this morning. It was at 3.5. Now it's 4.5. And the reason it's going up is, I look for the Clippers to have probably win this by double digits. Celtics have, they play good up until the end of the third, the fourth quarter, and they just quit. I don't know if what it is. And the Clippers, when these two teams played back and a few months ago or a month ago, Boston did beat them, but they didn't have Paul George. Both of these teams are healthy, and with both teams healthy, I see Clippers with the easy win. Clippers are 12-6 on the road, but I know Boston's. I think they're 10-5 on home court, but I think it comes down to 3-point shooting. Clippers love to shoot threes. They're ranked number 1 in the NBA with like 41%, and Marcus Morris leads the team in shooting 43.3%. So I like the Clippers here at with a double-digit win.
All right, James looking for a big win here by the LA Clippers. Of course, Boston without Marcus Smart, kind of their defensive catalyst, their hustle guy, and they've been lacking that intensity here with his absence. Yeah. And I will say this about this line, James. About an hour ago it was 4.5, but we're seeing it range between 3.5 and 4.5. So make sure you shop your line, get the best number on this, because you can actually find a 3.5 right now on the LA Clippers side. All right, James, tonight good action in hoops and hockey. You're doing fantastic work in the NBA. 525 units documented this season in the NBA. That is all documented. Go to James' profile page over at Pig Dogs Premium. You'll be able to see every play he releases. You're doing fantastic work. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
I got a 5-pack basketball stack. It's I got 4 college and 1 NBA for tonight. I'm like you said, I've been doing pretty good NBA. Been doing pretty decent college. NBA is my thing. I would have had a couple more NBA. The lines didn't come out till late, and things happen. But for the ones that's got my week and my 3-day pass, I got a couple extra NBA in there for them. But like you said, I mean, if you hop on day pass and turn it into a 3 or 7, or March Madness is coming up. I'll drop my deal on my monthly pass. So jump on board, y'all. It's going to be an awesome month.
Awesome month indeed. 525 units of profit documented over Pig Dogs Premium in the NBA from James Clark. And best thing you talked about, get on board for that 1-day pass. Take those winnings. Make the upgrade to the long term. Of course, 30-day all sports pass will cover March Madness. That would be every play that James releases on the site, NBA, college hoops, as well as March Madness. And you know what? We may even dip into baseball, right? Because we started spring training and we're probably getting close to opening day here. So there's a lot going on right now. A good time to get that 30-day pass, get ready for opening day. But more importantly, it's March Madness is that's on the table right now. We're in a conference tournament action, and now time to get on board with James Clark over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, James, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you next week.
All right, thanks for having me, Tony.
All right,
go Mountaineers, baby.
Go Mountaineers, man! You're gonna sweat this one out. I think I see a tie game here at 52. All right, James Clark, you'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Get on board with one of his long-term passes. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Just a reminder, guys, we talked about this earlier. To subscribe to the channel, set those notifications, be notified of all our live shows. We got the drive-thru Monday through Friday, Mitch's show every day at 10 a.m. Eastern time. The YouTube premium shows, check the link description below for those links, and you'll get on board with one of those YouTube packages. Let's continue on here on the drive-thru, and we want to make sure we get that thumbs up, that like, because we would greatly appreciate that. It helps us build our audience when we get those thumbs up, so keep them coming, guys. All right, let's continue on. It's time to welcome to the show Damian Sosh, more NBA talk. So let's bring him in right now. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Let's get him in right now. Damian, how you doing tonight?
Hi, Tony. Doing good.
All right, fantastic work. All right, tonight Spurs will be hosting the New York Knicks. This New York Knicks outfit, a favorite on the road. Yes, you're hearing me right. New York is favored on the road against the San Antonio Spurs. I don't think you would believe that in the beginning of the year, but they are playing good. Total sits here at 215.5 on NBA League Pass channel.
Yeah, I think, Tony, actually, when I given you this play, I told you take the Knicks on the money line because the Knicks were actually getting points. And I still like them now given the points. That's the favorite. And I'm going to tell you why. They're playing really great right now. They've won 3 in a row, 7 of the last 9, 18 and 17 on the season. They haven't been above 500 this late in the season since the 2012-2013 campaign. Tom Thibodeau, he's done a great job with the Knicks. They're getting it done on the defensive end. Second and the lowest points against total in the league, really playing some good defense. Julius Randle playing the best ball of his career. And Derrick Rose, he's really provided a spark to the Knicks since being acquired. I didn't see that coming, but he's really helped them out. Spurs, meanwhile, they've lost 2 of 3 since returning from a COVID pause that saw them not play a game in 10 days. Now, the Spurs, they played great last night, but they did fall in overtime to the Brooklyn Nets. Now they got to turn right back around and play the Knicks on no rest. They had a limited roster because COVID has hit them. They had a limited roster going up against the Nets. A lot of guys played a lot of minutes. DeMar DeRozan put 42 minutes worth of work in yesterday's game. On the season, the Spurs 0-4 in the second half of back-to-backs. I think it's going to be 0-5 after tonight. I like the Knicks laying the points on the road.
I'm with you there. I agree with that pick. Matter of fact, I don't think they're adjusting the San Antonio injuries correctly because there's been cluster injuries to a lot of their rotational guys. They play. Remember, Pop plays a lot of guys, and those guys contribute with scoring. And you saw that against OKC. They're big favorites. Of course, that net line looked really short as well. And of course, One thing I agree with you here with this Knick team, the Spurs have been terrible in back-to-backs. I saw a stat where they were averaging just 94 points a game in these back-to-back spots, and now with the cluster injuries to the rotation, I'm definitely on this one with you, Knicks. Actually, the play is Knicks -2. You're not going money now with the change of favorite, right?
Correct, right. Yeah, I'm going to take the Knicks minus the points in this one now.
Yep, change of favorite here. -2 is the play from Damian Sosh. All right, Damian, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Premium. A great night of action. Look at your results in the NBA. Nearly 800 units of profit. That is all documented. What you got going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Yeah, things are going really great for me right now in the NBA. I'm on a 14-6 NBA run, 745 units in the NBA over the last 7 days, 1,270 units over the last 30 days, and all that's documented. You can check it out over there at the website. Tonight, I got a 5-pack going on. That's just going to get you 2 of my NBA plays and my 2 NBA plays and 3 college basketball plays. That tips off at 7 o'clock. If you're not able to get on that, I've got a 3-pack going. Which includes my 2 NBA plays and a college basketball play that tips off at 9 o'clock. All the plays are on over there, over at the website. So check me out. I've recently reduced my NBA season pass to $299.95. We're coming up on the All-Star break. I slashed the price of that. So if you're into the NBA, pick on up that package. It's time to make some money.
Time to make some money with Damian Sosh. You see the numbers here, nearly 800 units of profit. That is documented over at Pig Dogs Premium. And, of course, right now, check them out for a one-day pass or longer over at the site. And when you take those winnings, make that upgrade to those long-term passes. An NBA season pass for a $299 is a great value. All of Damian's plays from the NBA, which include the postseason, at that price. All right, Damian, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Thank you, Tony. See you on Thursday.
All right, Damian Sosh here over at Pig Dogs Premium, doing fantastic work over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Reminder, guys, keep those thumbs up and likes coming. Help us grow our audience. We greatly appreciate that. And a reminder, if you happen to tune in late and miss some of the picks, well, don't worry. At the end of the show, we'll recap every single play, so stay tuned for that. All right, now it's time for yours truly to come in with my play. We're going to be looking at the NBA tonight, and it's not this game. It's not this one. So it will be the one between Memphis and the Washington Wizards. And let's go ahead and get this graphic up. And here we go. We're looking at the Washington Wizards here, laying the 1 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, Wizards have shown improvement, winning 7 of their past 9, covering 8 of those games. The shooting form really good. Look at their past 5 games, hitting on 48% and nearly 38% from 3. Grizzlies have lost and failed to cover 3 of their past 5. They're in a 3-point shooting slump right now, just 29% from beyond the arc during that 5-game span. And of course, the Wizards looking at in that period of time. Remember, we talked about Wizards covering 8 of those 9 games. So let's take a look at that 9-game stretch. Look at this Wizards team defensive finishing numbers here. 108.8 points per 100 possessions. That is 6th best in the league. On offense, 113 per 100. That's pretty good production there. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Washington Wizards here and go ahead and lay the point here with the Wizards in this one. All right, guys, check out Pig Dogs Premium. I've got a 3-pack from NBA and college basketball, so check that out. And, of course, I also have those long-term passes available for you, 3, 7, and 30 days, so get on board with me over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, let's continue on with the show, and now it's time. Let's recap the plays, and we got James Clark. We got you on camera, James, for this segment. So let's go ahead and take a look at the recap of the picks. Ninos also joined us. We got started here with Alex Smart. We were on Detroit Mercy, laying the 1.5 against Northern Kentucky. Tony Brown, Lakers, -1.5 against Suns. Ninos, the big dog. We're teasing him a little bit. He can take it. Ottawa Senators +220 against Montreal. Rod Zawacki, Vanderbilt LSU over 156.5. Ron Romanelli, Purdue Fort Wayne +7.5 against Cleveland State. James was on the Clippers, laying the 4.5 against the Celtics. Damian Knicks, forget the money line. He's going to lay the 2 here against the Spurs. Yours truly, Wizards, laying the 1 against the Grizzlies. Let's go ahead and start here with Al Ninos. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I'm gonna have to agree with my fellow LA fan from Tony Brown. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lakers here. It's a tough game, gonna be a good one, but I think they do come out on top at home.
All right, let's go ahead and go with James Clark. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I gotta go with the Lakers too. I really like that pick too. -1. I'm like Tony. I see him dominating. A pick him. That's crazy. I see him dominating. Sorry about that earlier. I was looking at the game.
No, it's okay. No problem about that. I should have given me a heads up on that one. So no quad. All right. So both agreement here with the Lakers here against the Suns, taking the Lakers. I'm going to go with Damian here with the Knicks -2 against the Spurs. Look at the Spurs in back-to-back games. They're averaging just 94 points a game. And we talked about their COVID injuries to the rotation and a lot of minutes played last night for Purdue for some of their rotational players. So the play here will definitely look on the Knicks laying the 2. All right, guys. This is another edition of the Drive-Thru. Be sure to tune in. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we'll do this all again. I have a show booked with 8 handicappers, and we'll give you free sports picks for the primetime games. All right, let's take a look at our crew for tonight. We'll wave you off with a nice good night. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you guys tomorrow at 6